So, what else is there to talk about?
Well, the banter between Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl in the game was kind of nice. How it was like they would just argue about like whose job it was to knock the guy out, and he's like, the crowd's like, "Hey, look, lady got me faced."
Yeah. You, you know, I know that movie was intended for kids, but it's amazing how many adult things were like slipped in like underneath the cracks. Like
Yeah.
that particular scene when she says, "I think you need to be more flexible." That was an innuendo if I've ever heard it.
Oh, big time. And then of course when he's watching her go away, and he goes,
I'm right there with you, Mr. Incredible, although I kind of prefer her daughter. That sounded really creepy.
"Yeah, well,
Yeah, we all have our things.
14 years ago it wouldn't have mattered. You would have been too young for her anyway."
Eh. I guess now that time's passed, I'm a little old for her. That's weird.
Yeah, but hey, we're fan fiction writers. We can do what we want.
That it's all pot. No, I'm not gonna do that. I like how I like Bon Voyage for some reason. Like I like his lines.
It's incredible.
And Incredible. I like how he just goes, "Incredible."
Even he's like, "Okay, your outfit is fucking ridiculous."
He says some stuff in German or German
Oh.
French. Ugh.
French, bon voyage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I can't say it in French because I'm speaking because your outfit is totally ridiculous. If I were Mr. Incredible, I'd just let that little brat blow up. Less collateral damage.
I wouldn't have done that. I mean, the kid might be annoying, but every life has value.
Yeah, but think about it. It's
Except
one
for
life
Hitler.
versus all the lives on the train.
Yeah, but he saved both.
Yeah, but then he got sued. That reminds me, when they showed the, I don't know, footage, I guess, of his lawsuit, the jury was full of the victims, which is actually illegal because the jury has to be impartial.
Oh, does it? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So, false pretenses, that whole...
Yeah, that's a fixed court.
Yeah, which is illegal in American society.
Did you notice? I didn't catch this until somebody pointed it out on YouTube. During that bit when apparently supers are going underground, there's a newspaper article that says superhero with the power to turn invisible becomes a peeping Tom. Like, whoa! And you don't notice it because it's like underneath, like it's like stacks of newspapers being thrown quickly, so you can't really read them.
Yeah.
But they all have like a different headline, and that was just one of them that passes by.
Yeah.
I think another one said that a super committed suicide or something like that.
Huh.
I don't remember. It's amazing how much adult themes are put into this very simply, seemingly innocent kids film.
Yeah, well...
I don't know if I could say so much for the second one. There weren't too many adult things.
Okay. We'll talk about this later, but I will say this. The second one got away with all... I don't know if it got away, but it certainly took a lot more risks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, when we finish this, talk to me about that, because I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
All right. I like... There's so many things to like about this movie.
Honestly, what I liked, like the sibling rivalry between Dash and Violet.
Yeah.
That would honestly be me and my brother if we had superpowers.
Oh, that was me and my sister, regardless of the superpowers. Having an older sister sucks.
I'll take your word for that.
It really does, man. It's exactly like that in the movie. Like, she's always in charge. She always gets the best stuff. And anytime we get in a fight, she wins. And what I mean by she wins is Mom always took her side.
Ouch.
That was until we got a little bit older, because then my sister was a full-grown adult, and she had to act like one, and she, well, didn't. And she still kind of doesn't. But
speaking of siblings, I think the funniest thing that Dash did as far as sibling rivalry is when he's like, "Shady people were having Tony Loaf."
Yeah.
Of course, being the older sibling, I'd be like, "Well, yeah, you kind of asked for that one, Dash."
The only time I did something like that remotely close to my sister, again, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I'm gonna. I remember like way back when she was dating some dude, and then I told him that she liked to eat bugs, and then after a while, she just didn't talk to her.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think she ever figured it out. So if she's hearing this, sorry, sis. She probably doesn't even remember that guy.
I doubt
this
she
was this was like years ago. I was like 8, which means she would have been like, I think 12 or 13, one of those two.
Also, what I just liked the dynamic between Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, they were a loving couple and they loved the heck out of each other, but hey, they got into arguments.
Yeah, every couple does.
And Mr. Incredible brought up a good point. It's not a graduation. He's moved from the 4th grade to the 5th grade. I'm like, yeah, that's actually true. It's not a graduation if you're not going to the next level of schooling. It's just you're going from one grade to the next. Big whoop.
Yeah. It's when you finish 12th grade, that's the biggie.
Well, yeah, but, going from elementary to middle school is a big deal, too, or middle to high school.
Not for me. They didn't make a big deal out of it at all. It was just the last day. Everyone was like, all right, see ya.
Nope, it was big. It was a big deal for me, too. It was for me. And, of course, in my case, going from getting your associate's degree to going to a straight-up 4-year college and getting your bachelor and going for your bachelor's, that's a big deal, too.
Mm. I do. There is a scene in this movie I love, and I quote all the time, is the phone call between Helen and Edna. Like, well, I'll finish when are you coming to see? Don't make me beg, darling. I won't do it, you know.
Come on out, darling. I insist. Okay, goodbye.
It's like total women friends. I should know because my mom had a lot of them. It was always like, don't make me beg. I loved it.
What on earth do you think the baby will be doing? I don't know, darling. That day wasn't prepared. I didn't know the baby's power, so I covered the basics. Jet doesn't have any powers. No? Oh,
fabulous anyway. Oh, I love Edna.
She was awesome.
So let me ask you this. There's now an Incredibles 2, which, by the way, I'm just gonna say short-wise, it's good. It's very good.
Well worth the 14-year wait for us who saw the original.
Oh yeah. But this is my question to you, buddy.
Okay.
Do you think there should be a third?
On one hand, I want to say yes because I love The Incredibles.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it's like, well, what else needs to be said? Unless you want to do like the next generation where the kids are all grown up, which I don't want because I want Jet Jack to remain a baby.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. Violet's a teenager, maybe somewhere around 16, 17.
Okay, so
a
couple years down the
Dash, if I had to guess, Dash is somewhere around 8, 9, right?
Well, hang on. Hang on. In the first movie, he's moving from the 4th grade to the 5th grade, so he would be 9, maybe 10.
Yeah, something like that. So, like, let's say we add, 7 years, and say Violet's in her early 20s and Dash is in his mid-teens.
Yeah.
Which would mean Jack would be somewhere around 6, 7.
A wee lad,
which means he would still be adorable. But
yeah.
I do like that. I did not think of that, like, having them, be the forefront heroes. Like, maybe, Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. They're not whipped out, but, they could use a hand.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and I kind of want them to catch. I know this seems stupid, but I want them to catch.
Bon Voyage.
No, the other guy at the end of the first.
Oh, Underminer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true because.
Hold on. That's a video for another time, buddy.
No, I'm saying in the end of the first one, he was thought to be a big ticket villain. He was the last guy you see, so it's it was setting you up for the second one.
Yeah. But we'll stop right there.
More on that next time.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on this episode of GeekSquawk. This was The Incredibles. Very awesome movie. And we will get to the second one eventually.
maybe after Bon Voyage.
Yeah. All right. Well,
until then.
No capes. I'm David Heath.
I'm Noah Jagers.
And we'll see you next time on GeekSquawk.
Bye.